Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah Craig, and today we're going to be cleaning up and conditioning our Roughout and Suede boots. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Only about 25% of you are actually subscribed to the channel, so why not take a chance right now and subscribe? I really appreciate it. It goes a long way and really supports the channel. So I got some Suede and Roughout boots here. This one's Roughout, this one's Suede. And the difference between them is that the Suede leather is split and the Roughout is just the rough side. So technically, Roughout is a little bit more durable, but you can pretty much just treat them the same way. You know, my late godfather used to train horses, and he told me once that he loved Roughout boots because all you had to do was brush them off and you were pretty much ready to go to a wedding. I'd have to say that it's pretty much true with my experience with Roughouts too. I mean, they get a lot of character really fast, but then you can regain a clean look to them with a simple brush, right? Another really good thing about Suedes and Roughouts is that you really don't need to care for them the same way that you need to care for smooth leathers. You can go a really long time without having to condition or clean them at all. Simple brushing will be fine. They do make cleaners and conditioners for them though. Today I'm going to be using a Kiwi cleaner and a Saphir conditioner for Suede boots, which will also work on Roughouts. And I know lots of people aren't really huge fans of Kiwi products, but when we're talking about factory made boots, Kiwi is going to be fine, especially for Roughouts and Suedes. If you have custom made boots, you might want to go with Saphir on everything, just because it's pretty much the best stuff that you can get. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you have custom boots, then you could probably afford the best conditioners and cleaners and things. But for most of us out here with factory boots, Kiwi products are going to be just fine. Let's start off with our horsepower top hand boots, and these are from Carter's Boots, and you can save 10% when you use my code Jeremiah Craig over at cartersboots.com, anything on the site for the most part. And these have a couple of stains on them. So this is a lighter leather, and they make an eraser product. It's basically the same thing that you would use for, you know, a pencil, except it's not pink. If it was pink, it probably would stain the leather. It's a white eraser, and you basically, if you have any marks or stains on your Suedes or Roughouts, you can use the Suede eraser, and a lot of times it will work just fine. Sometimes not so much, but it's a good way to try to get some of the stains out of your boots if that's what you need to do. You just kind of just use it like you would on a piece of paper with a pencil. You just rub it on there, and then you use the brush. Usually a brush comes in the same pack, and you brush it out. Right, and you can do that lots of different times, however many times you feel is necessary. Sometimes the stains won't come out. I don't really care about whether this comes out or not, so we're just gonna leave it. Sometimes they don't come out at all. It's not the best product. They do make a guard more. I think I have a product that you can spray on your Suedes and Roughouts ahead of time so that they don't get stained, or at least it resists stains a little bit more. And I could show a picture of that here. So if you were really concerned about having your Suede boots stay as pristine as possible, I would probably recommend you use those. Probably a good idea before cleaning or conditioning your Suede and Roughout boots is to just brush them off in general. Get the dust off, just so that the conditioner, the cleaner, you know, is actually working on the leather and not the dirt that's also on the leather at the time of the cleaning. The reason why we're outside today is because these sprays that are used on Suede leathers are pretty dangerous to inhale. So you got to be in a well-ventilated area or just outside. And today is a decent fall day where it is a little bit dry. You know, you got to be at least a little bit dry out here so that I can let the boots dry a little bit. So let's spray these down and get it going. So this Kiwi cleaner, it also comes with a brush, just like you saw on this over here. So this is a plastic bristle brush, and what we're going to do is we're going to spray the boot here, and then we're going to work that cleaner in with the top of this brush. That's kind of what I like about this, is that they put it all in one. They put it all in one, and it does great. This works on all colors of suede and nubuck leathers. And suede, you can use suede cleaners on Roughouts too if you want. So let's do this right now. We're gonna spray it down here. Sprayer down. It is pungent stuff, just like they say. Very, very pungent. All right, that's probably good enough. Now we're gonna take the cap and just work that in to the suede leathers here, all right? The suede texture is so cool, and you'll find that after you clean it, that texture that you noticed when it was brand new comes right back. I love the sort of rough look to it, right? That's part of the draw of this style of leather. Some of the fibers will come off as you're brushing it, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Remember, you don't have to do this like every weekend or anything. You can do it once a year, maybe once every 2 years. I've never done these boots over here, never. Roughhouse and Suedes, they're pretty durable, so you don't have to clean them as much as you do the smooth leathers. Ooh, nice and soft. All right, so now we're gonna let those dry. And while those dry, we're gonna work on our Roughouts over here. Now, when I got these Roughouts, they were pitch black. It was such a good look, but Roughout, as it ages, changes colors, especially the darker Roughouts. They get much lighter, and a black Roughout boot will almost turn gray. So what we're gonna try to do today is pretty much make this black again. I really like the color of it. I love how these turned out, but I know several of you guys out there have been wondering about cleaning Roughouts, and I probably should do this, so it'll only encourage me to wear them more to gain back this gray color again, if they do darken, which I'm pretty sure they will. So let's start off again by brushing these down. Just getting all the dirt and grass and whatever else is on here off, so that we can just treat the leather and not the leather and the dirt. There's no reason to treat dirt on leather. While I'm brushing these down, guys, I got new merch on my store, Step Strong. That's what it's all about, stepping strong. So why don't you head over to my store at jeremiahcraig.com and pick up yourself one of these Step Strong shirts and support my channel. Thank you so much. All right, I think that's pretty good. We got all the dirt off of there. So now let's spray it down with the suede cleaner, just like we did with this one over here. And then after they dry, we're gonna hit them with the conditioner as well. Spilling my coffee over here, can you believe it? Shake, 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 shake. Using the brush just like we did on the last one here. Trying to get those fibers standing at attention again. So those fibers kind of lay down, so let's aggravate those fibers at the toe as much as we can. Now these boots should get a little darker. I was kind of expecting them to be a little bit darker than this, but we'll see how it goes, especially after I condition them. They are a little bit darker already, but man, just look at how those fibers are standing at attention. Those Roughout fibers, they look so good. Such a good look already. All right, so we can see our side by side here. This is the one that we just treated and it's dry now. This is the one that we haven't treated yet. The fibers on this one over here are definitely a little bit more flat, and this one definitely looks a little bit more clean as well. So now let's make sure she's nice and dry, and yeah, it's really soft as well. So let's do some conditioning on them. Let's use these Saphir Renovator Suede conditioner. So we're supposed to let this sit for a little bit, and this cleans, recolors, nourishes, and does a little bit of waterproofing as well. So we're supposed to spray this down and then let them sit for 10 minutes. So let's do that right now. Yeah, I got the right boot. 25 centimeters away. I don't know where that is. Somewhere around here. Probably fine. Getting closer. All right, good enough. Now we let them sit for 10 minutes, and the directions are in French because this is a French product. So we let them sit for 10 minutes, and based off of the pictures, and then we brush them down again. So we'll let them sit for 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, so let's brush this out again with our little brush here. All the leaves off of the brush. I haven't been very kind to my Suede or Roughout boots. I like the character that they can get, and the fact that they do just fine with the fact that you don't care about them. Just speaks to cowboy boots in general, right? I mean, you can really put cowboy boots through a lot. A good pair of cowboy boots anyways. And they can hold up to it, which is kind of the whole reason why I got into it in the first place. So your Suede and your Roughouts, you know, they don't need as much care. And even your smooth leathers, a lot of times they don't need as much care as you're questioning, right? Sometimes I get messages from you guys, how often should I condition my pair of boots? Well, as often as they need it. It could be different but depending on where you live. In Arizona, you might need to condition them a little bit more. So just keep track of them and how dry they are. But for the most part, Suedes and Roughouts can go a lot longer than a smooth leather boot, which is part of the draw, I think. And there we go. So we still have the stains. In fact, the stains, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a sap. Maybe it's some sap or something that I got while I was camping or whatever. But you can see that just the richness in the color here from the ones that we just treated with the cleaner, the Kiwi cleaner and the Saphir Renovator, it just looks so much more vibrant than this one over here. And I'll take a closer just side by side for you so you can see. But yeah, it looks great. Now let's do the same thing to the black boots over here. All right, now let's spray these down. They didn't get quite as dark as I thought they were going to through cleaning them, which kind of makes me happy. I like the look of them as they are. So let's see if the Renovator here makes them any more close to the original color that they once were when I first got them. All right, let them sit for 10 minutes. All right, they're dry, so let's brush them down, just like we did with the other ones. All right, there we go. And they didn't get quite as dark as I thought they were going to. Definitely not back to their original, like super black, but they did get quite a bit darker. See, this is what it was before because we didn't touch this boot at all. And here it is now. So it did get quite a bit darker and it looks great. Looks great. Here was the before. Here's the after. Definitely regained some of that deeper black color. Still a little gray, so I'm happy about that because I love how black Roughout wears in. But it just looks a little bit more fancy than what this one is. So, what do you guys think? I'm going to do that same process to these other 2 boots now so that you can see the finished product. Man, I'm really happy with how these turned out. All right, guys, so that concludes our Roughout and Suede cleaning video, cleaning and conditioning. Remember, it's not as serious as you might think it is coming into it. Cowboy boots are supposed to be able to handle a lot. So, yes, it is important to condition them and clean them every so often, but they don't need to be cleaned and conditioned after every time you wear them. Let them get some soul, you know? S-O-U-L. Old boots got soul. Clean them up, treat them nice every once in a while, but it's not like you got to do them every month, every quarter, especially with Suedes and Roughouts. You can do it every year, or maybe even more than that. With these Fenolios, it's been 2 years, maybe even 3, so this is the first time I ever treated them. You don't really have to baby your boots, guys. So just get out there and wear them. That's the last thing that I got to say. I'll see you guys around. Peace.
Roughouts and Suedes can go a long time before they need a good clean. Feel free to stick on your grind and make those boots look mean. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this horsepower top hand Suede video up here. Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.